Hi, my name is Alan Appel, and I'm a nutritionist recommended by your physician to talk to you about your health. Your doctor says that you have type 2 diabetes. This is confirmed by your high hemoglobin A1C, which is at 8.2%, when the levels of 6.5 or higher indicate diabetes. A1C measures the glucose sugar in your blood and is a sign of diabetes. It would be good to get you in the normal range, which is 4 to 5.6 instead of the 8.2. Also, your body mass index, the BMI, which deals with weight, should be less than 25, and you are 30.6. So it would be a good idea to take care of both of these. I think both these issues can be solved with lifestyle alone, because type 2 diabetes is caused by diet and can be cured by diet. Let's consider what we do to be Plan A, in which we change your lifestyle to make you free of diabetes naturally and not take drugs. Plan B would be if you decide not to change your lifestyle and you have to take a drug with nausea and other side effects the rest of your life, and maybe have to inject insulin. I have followed the lifestyle I'm recommending to you for 14 years, and I have never been healthier, not even one cold in that period of time. And I have never been happier in my life. I've prepared a handout for you, the details of which I'm proposing, and I call it the path less traveled to be free of diabetes. And here it is. The problem with diabetes is based and caused by SAD, S-A-D. SAD is the standard American diet. That is the cause of type 2 diabetes. As a result of SAD, 2/3 of Americans are overweight and 1/3 are obese. Being overweight is associated with diabetes and our number one killer, heart disease, and a number two killer, cancer. Glucose is the fuel you burn in your cells. It's the gasoline that runs your body. The SAD diet, standard American diet, of excess oil, fat, meat, and little vegetable food results in locking glucose out of your cells. It's called insulin resistance, and keeping it and the fat in your bloodstream. It has been thought originally that sugar was the problem with type 2 diabetes, but that is not the case. The main problem is fat in your diet that blocks glucose from entering your cells. Extra fat and glucose in your bloodstream can damage your pancreas, your kidneys, and other organs, causing diabetes. The major killer of those with type 2 diabetes is heart disease. The solution is a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. A delicious whole food, plant-based lifestyle diet of food that may be cooked but are unprocessed can overcome SAD and diabetes. Brown rice, beans, lentils, sweet and white potatoes, corn, carrots, peas, broccoli, and spinach are just a few of such foods. Highly processed food and all animal products are avoided. Unlike taking drugs, which only treat the symptom, you will be treating the cause of type 2 diabetes, which is fat in your diet. Presented here is a lifestyle that works based on scientific research and does not cater to bad habits people want to reinforce, as in some diets such as Atkins and its offspring paleo and ketogenic. Let's take a look at nutrition density instead of not calorie density. With a whole food plant-based lifestyle, there is no need to count calories, and you can enjoy eating as much food as you like. In fact, you can eat more and weigh less. This stomach graph, which I want to show you, gives you an idea of what it is like to have different types of food in your diet. If you take all the way, look at where it says oil, and that is a 500 calories of oil, which is, you could eat 500 calories in one meal. And if you take a look at the next one over is cheese, the next one over is meat, the first three do not fill you up at all. Whereas the same 500 calories under fruits and vegetables and potatoes and black beans will fill you up with the same 500 calories that you would get in oil or cheese or meat. So you can eat all you want of the fruits and vegetables or potatoes and rice and never take too many calories and gain weight. In fact, you'll lose weight because you can't eat enough of the food to get too many calories. So what should you eat? We could look at it from the 4 S's, which is soup, salad, steamed vegetables, and starches. These consist of beans like pinto or lentils, berries like blueberries, lots of different fruits, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, greens like kale or spinach, flax seeds, turmeric, spices, whole grains like brown rice and oatmeal. Beverages are ideally water, and some exercise. 60 to 90 minutes would be terrific each day. The only supplement you will need is vitamin B12, and I've got that listed on the handout. What should you avoid? All meat, especially chicken, which has the highest fat of all meat, interestingly. Then there's dairy, which is especially cheese, which is concentrated fat and salt. Eggs, sweetened sodas, sugar and refined grain products like white bread and bagels. Avoid SOS, salt, oil, and sugar. A bowl of white sugar is highly processed from beets or cane, leaving all nutrients and fibers behind. It consists only of empty calories. Oil is similar, a highly processed artificial product. An olive may be healthy, but olive oil is only fat at 9 calories per gram, while protein and carbohydrates are less than half that, more than half that, 4 calories per gram. Sauté only with water, not oil. Whole grain bread is healthy, but finely ground flour products like white bread are not. So is this lifestyle extreme, would you say? A whole food plant-based diet has been called that, but it is much more extreme in eating a sad diet and having your heart ripped out of your body, Aztec style, when an artery from your leg is attached to it in a bypass operation, or is it just more simple to just eat salads, broccoli, and grains? I would say it is much better to go that route. Then there's moderation. Oh, everything in moderation. Well, your diabetes may only result in your losing your foot instead of your whole leg. Moderation may help you to get used to a whole food plant-based lifestyle, but you're better off avoiding any fatty meal like a sad hamburger to get the cell-clogging fat out of your system. It may take a month or two, but eventually you will downregulate the fat and sugar receptors in your brain, as you eventually find you prefer natural flavors of plant food and no longer are addicted to processed fat and sugar-laden processed food. The beauty of a whole food plant-based diet is that it applies not only to diabetes, but most other major diseases as well. A free from diabetes, whole food plant-based diet is a heart, kidney, liver, brain, muscle, stomach, and bone healthy diet as well. Now let's discuss any questions you might have. And after we're through this meeting, it would be, I've got my contact information, my phone number and email address. You can contact me anytime. And we can go through this because there is a lot of information here. I know. So when you have a chance to digest all the data from the handout, we can meet again. Okay, thank you, and it's been a pleasure.